Welcome to the course Fundamentals of Additive Manufacturing Technologies. I am the course instructor Sajan Kapil, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, IIT Guwahati. So, additive manufacturing, which is a group of technologies, realize the objects by adding the material on a substrate or pre-built layer. Nowadays, additive manufacturing is quite popular because of its capability of realizing the complicated objects of variety of materials. However, a particular additive manufacturing technology can never replace the conventional methods of realizing the objects. Therefore, it is very important to understand this technology properly so that you can use it optimally. Also, additive manufacturing is not really a very new technology. I'll show you when I'll discuss about wire arc additive manufacturing. The first patent was filed in 1920. The technology was always with us. Like, I'll show you some of its example in nature. Like these birds have chosen to live in the caves. Their nest sites are relatively high on the slippery wall of the cave. The birds have limited resources for building their nests, so they learn to create them by additive manufacturing technologies. It is an excellent example of demonstration of the technology when used with limited resources. Here, the bird's saliva is the raw material and the rock wall is the substrate. The birds are fabricating the large overhang of the nest by appropriately tilting the beak, which can be considered as the deposition nozzle. Each bird has its own nozzle and art to manufacturing the nest. Therefore, it can be considered as an excellent example of producing customized objects through additive manufacturing technologies. When water leaves the limestone cave's wall, the calcite is deposited on the floor, which creates the stalagmite and leave behind on the roof the stalactite. The process parameters such as airflow, water flow create different structures, but the fundamental remains same, that is additive manufacturing. These beautiful structures are nearly impossible to obtain by any other manufacturing process. However, an average growth rate is about 0.13 mm in a year. It is an excellent example highlighting the merits and demerits of this technology and motivating us to choose it wisely. It leaves the question behind, is it worth using this method of adding the material, or we should use the other conventional method to realize the object with the compromisation in the complexity of the structures. About the course. This course is primarily designed for fundamental understanding of different additive manufacturing technologies for realizing the metallic and non-metallic objects. The syllabus is oriented to form basic understanding to practical application of this technology to develop the products. Therefore, the academic people as well as the industrial practitioner both will be benefited from this course. A special emphasis is given to link computer interface with the digital manufacturing processes and their demonstration through the commercially available CAM packages. The target audience for this course are the bachelor, master's and PhD students having background in mechanical engineering, production engineering and manufacturing technology. There are basically no prerequisites in the educational background, but I shall recommend you to go through the fundamentals of lasers, fundamentals of any programming language and fundamental of a CAD package such as SolidWorks, CATIA, ProE or Fusion 360. It is very important to learn a CAD package because in that way you will be able to present your ideas in a very lucid manner. This course is presented in a lucid and simplified way to make it enjoyable to the beginners. This is going to be the course structure. The entire course have been divided into 6 modules. Module 1 will give you a brief introduction to additive manufacturing, where I shall discuss about different classifications given by ASTM and simplified classifications such as based on raw material. Module 2 will cover a very generic topic which will be applicable for all the additive manufacturing processes, that is on computer aided process planning for additive manufacturing. And after that, in the next 4 modules, we shall discuss about different additive manufacturing technologies, like module 3 is for liquid additive manufacturing, module 4 is for sheet additive manufacturing, module 5 is for wire additive manufacturing, and module 6 is for powder additive manufacturing. Of course, for all these processes, we shall discuss their working principles, their classifications, the physics of the process, process modeling, analytical problem solving, and details of the machine tools. Also, in IIT Guwahati, we have 5 additive manufacturing machines. I shall give you the live demonstration during the course on these 5 machines. These are SLA, FDM, SLS, SLM, and wire arc additive manufacturing. The expected outcome from this course, in the end, the audience will be able to develop a fundamental understanding of different perspective and recent development in additive manufacturing. I am expecting that you will be able to design the additive manufacturing machines. You will be able to select the optimal process parameters. Also, you will be able to model the process. You will be able to optimally utilize the existing additive manufacturing machines. And the most important one, you will be able to create your part in such a way that you can utilize an existing additive manufacturing machine optimally. That is called as design for additive manufacturing. Also, in the end, you will be having some understanding of actual working condition of the machine through the live demonstrations on the 5 AM processes, and computer aided process planning for additive manufacturing will give you some idea of how we can use the platforms like MATLAB, PowerMill, PowerShape, and freewares such as Ultimaker, Quora, and Inkscape to generate the tool paths for the additive manufacturing machines. The reference books. The first book is by Professor Venu Vinod. It is on rapid prototyping, laser based, and other technologies. In this book, the additive manufacturing processes, those utilizes laser as a heat source, are covered nicely. Then a book by Professor Ian Gibson. It is on additive manufacturing technologies, rapid prototyping to direct digital manufacturing. This book covers the fundamentals of all the additive manufacturing processes nicely. Then the book by Professor Jacobs on fundamentals of stereolithography. In this book, the process modeling and all the aspects related to stereolithography are covered very nicely. So with this, I welcome once again all of you to the course Fundamentals of Additive Manufacturing Technologies. Thank you very much.